Yeah, tell me why I'm wrong Wednesday, as we wanted to have with both Stink and Stoke in here today, a chance to challenge both of them. The rules are simple. You come up with your hot takes, and you challenge one of them to say, Texter, you're not wrong. And we know, especially from all the years of doing this, Mark absolutely despises it. Despises it. His voice gets really high-pitched if we award a point.
Yeah.
So
what do you mean?
Yes, just like that. Stoke is still learning. He's still learning, so we figured this would be a great opportunity to have you learn at the feet of the master.
Yeah.
So
I was going to say suckle at the teat of the master, but
Wow.
But at the feet of the master is good too.
Well, I guess we can go with that.
Yeah.
No, we can't.
You know, if
I don't
you'd
like that one.
If you'd like to suckle, that's fine.
No.
Okay. You know, there's nothing.
I'll pass. I'm out.
You're out on the
I'm
suckling?
out.
I'm out on the suckling?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, here's one for me, for you guys. This is for you, Stoke. Just listening to Vic Fangio and that whole Teddy Bridgewater, Drew Lock birthday thing, how in the world did John Elway think that Vic Fangio would be a good head coach? Tell me why I'm wrong.
Well, I mean, he was a great assistant coach, and he coached for a long time, and he hadn't had that opportunity yet. So, it was his time. And we've seen older coaches that have been really good assistant coaches get a shot and do well with it. And so, why not go with Vic? We went with younger guys before. Right? We went with the younger guy. We went with Vance. So you want to go now with the more seasoned guy that's been around the game a little bit longer, had more experiences, and that's just didn't work out.
Yeah. Read the question again.
Okay. Guys, after listening to Vic and the Teddy Bridgewater, how in the world did John Elway think that Vic Fangio was ever going to work? Tell me why I'm wrong. I mean, it's not the most the best well written one, but I guess the question is, make the case why John wasn't wrong. That's the question.
Right. I mean, you're like, why did they do that? I think Stoke answered it correctly.
Yeah.
You're like, it was your time. You finally got the opportunity. You've been an unbelievable assistant and a guy that has been very coveted in this league, and you saw what he did with the Philadelphia Eagles defense. I mean, the guy is legit. And by the way, like, he is kind of the Shanahan tree of defense in the National Football League. When you think about how Shanahan affected offensive football in this league, that's what Vic Fangio has been doing for the last decade in the National Football League.
The shell.
Okay.
The shell coverage, Mike.
He got that opportunity. He got into pro coaching in 1995.
Yeah.
1995. And he builds up this reputation, and he doesn't get his first head coaching opportunity until he's 61 in 2019. We live in a time where we're constantly looking at that hot, up-and-coming offensive assistant, defensive assistant. It's his time, right? And they're all young.
Yeah.
So what was John thinking? Because can you give me another example in the last, 5, 6, 7 years that we've been immersed watching the NFL and these coaching cycles? Can you give me an example of another Vic Fangio story?
Another older coach that's getting his first opportunity. Romeo Crennel. But
that's going back a ways.
Yeah, that's going back a ways. But he was an older coach that got an opportunity. I don't know.
David Culley.
Huh?
Oh yeah, David Culley.
Okay.
Yeah. So you said, huh?
Quite an impact.
Well, yeah. Okay. But he was an older coach that had coached in the NFL a long time.
Where was he? Houston.
Mm-hmm. And you know how I know David Culley? Because when I was running around Lafayette, Louisiana, the facility down there, he was coaching quarterbacks for my dad.
No kidding.
Yeah, and then he went to the NFL, but he finally got an opportunity, but he had coached for a long, long time. Now,
where did your dad coach?
Louisiana Lafayette.
Wow.
The Raging Cajuns.
He coached for the Raging Cajuns?
Yeah.
So you're a Nepo baby.
Yeah.
I did not know that. So
he gave me everything I had. I mean, if it wasn't for him, I can't believe I actually made it outside of Louisiana Lafayette.
Right.
He's a fraud. I mean, I don't know how that worked. I was like expecting my dad to be there and just start me. Like, what do you mean? Where's Dad? He's not starting me.
Kind of like
How do I have to? I got to go earn this,
It's kind of like Dion.
right?
Dion and Shedeur.
Yeah,
Shiloh.
You were the original Shedeur.
right.
So
Yes,
your
with
dad
no
was the head.
NIL.
Your dad
No
was the head.
NIL,
With
right?
no
Where's my,
NIL.
where's
was-
my money?
Poor one.
He was the head. He was the head coach.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
How did I not know that?
yeah. That's the only reason I made it.
Come on,
That
dog.
started me. No, he's starting. He's going to play. I'm just telling you. That's what he told all the coaches.
Wow,
Yeah.
Huh.
So
that's amazing.
yeah. But David Culley was.
Were
on
you
that staff.
resented? Were you resented by like teammates and stuff?
No,
Being a nepo baby?
no,
Huh?
no.
Because you proved yourself.
You
Yeah,
earned the
because
respect.
I was good. What could they say? When you're good, when you go out there from day one and you dominate.
Oh, we dominated.
Well, yeah,
We dominated.
yeah. Look at stats don't lie.
Good for you.
Women
Can we-
lie, men
can
lie.
we
I'm sure-
Women lie, men lie. Stats don't lie.
Can we find
nerd
Can we
stuff.
find Stokes' high school stats? You must have them.
My high school stats.
Do you have your high school stats? Do you have your college stats? Oh, we
No,
can
I
find your
don't.
college stats.
I don't have my. No, I don't know them off the top of my head.
But you had
let me get them out of my wallet. Got them written down. Got them laminated. They're laminated.
They're pressed really clean and neat. Changes the
Can we-
land.
all right, let's get back-
Let's get back to.
Yeah, let's get back to
enough of
David
talking.
Culley.
Hey, you got to be.
Enough of talking about me.
Well,
Let's talk
I'm used to. I got
about
this guy
me.
to my right
Yeah.
who loves talking about himself.
Right.
I figured
Right.
you were the same.
No, just every now and then.
Okay.
But so I just think you look at a guy like Vic Fangio and say he was a great coach for a long time. Why didn't he get hired? Okay, there's a lot of. I mean, there's only 32 of these jobs, and so it's like, all right, let's give this guy a chance. We're looking to go a little bit different. We're looking to go more of a veteran coach. He's been a great defensive coach. He relates well to the players. Players seem to respond to him. Let's give him a shot. I mean, it just didn't work out. I mean, I don't put it all on Vic either. I mean, when you inherit a team that is kind of trending in the wrong direction and you never find that quarterback, it makes it difficult.
You ready for Stokes stats?
Yeah, I am.
College stats. We will not count 1997. You were hurt in
Tore my
97?
ACL.
Or your ACL. But first 2 years, 75 catches, 1,100 yards, 9 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Second year, 81 catches, 1,100 yards, 7 touchdowns. And then coming back from the ACL, 65 catches, almost 1,200 yards, 8 touchdowns. In his career at Louisiana Lafayette, 241 catches, 3,700 yards, 25 touchdowns, averaging 15 yards per catch.
There we go.
Wow.
That's what I'm talking about.
Wow.
There we go.
What?
No nepo baby there.
Now,
Yeah.
what
Earned it on his
conference?
own merit.
Take
What
that.
conference was the Louisiana Lafayette Raging Cajuns in?
We were independents.
Oh,
My first year there, when I got redshirted, you would never guess what conference we were in. Never, ever.
Sunbelt.
Big West.
Big West.
Isn't that same as you? No, you guys are always Big Sky.
Whoa, yeah.
Big-
Let's not.
Big West.
Big
and
West,
and then
Big
we dropped
West.
out of the Big West. It didn't really make sense. I mean, we were playing San Jose State, UNLV. I mean, it's just craziness. And then we're independent, but now they are, Sunbelt.
This one's for you, Stink. I am convinced Shedeur Sanders is going to be an NFL bust. Tell me why I'm wrong.
I would
There's
ask
a lot
you.
of that going
I would
around.
ask you, why are you convinced? Why are you convinced? Because
Too much hype. I'm speaking for the person, but I
Right.
think it's like too much hype, too much flash,
It's
not enough substance.
It's mostly because of Dion and because of the hype and because of the all the NIL stuff and and all the YouTube stuff and all that stuff and cutting an album and all that. I will tell you this: what is it? What are the main qualities of a guy going into the NFL, regardless of position, where he succeeds? So, but I'll start with quarterback. Accuracy. Is he accurate? Does he have requisite arm talent? You don't have to have the biggest,
Correct.
but just requisite NFL arm talent.
Yes.
Does he have it?
Yes.
Yes. Is he accurate? Yes. Is he smart? Does he understand defenses and he understand concepts? Absolutely. You talk to anybody who's ever coached him, the guy has an upper level knowledge of football. Now, whether he comes in and works, whether he comes in, like those are all with any guy. Those are all legitimate questions. But I will say this, that dude has grown up in the spotlight. So working in the NFL is not going to be one of those overwhelming things like it is for some guys when all of a sudden they get attention and they get there's privilege that comes with it, and they take advantage of it. That guy's been working and living in that since the day he was born because he's Dion's son. So that's not a concern to me. So I don't know what the major concern is. Some guys can't play at this level. That remains to be seen. But when you start looking at all the requisite skill sets that he has, both tangible and intangible, there's nothing that says he can't play.
And he works hard. I mean, he's a grinder.
Sure.
He puts a lot into it. It means something to him. He likes to compete, and you saw him get beat up. I mean, put him with the run game. Help him out a little bit more and take a little pressure off of him throwing the football felt like 60 times a game. And so like Mark said, you never know, right? I mean, it's a hard transition, especially at that position, but there's a lot of things that he does really well where he checks the boxes, and some of those things get lost because of the Rolly, the watch deal, the NIL, the flash, and your Dion's son, the YouTube channel, whatever they do, it's everything is right in your face, and the swagger. So, but some of those other things get lost, unfortunately, that he does really well.
If I took away his last name and you're just looking at him as a college quarterback, do you get a lot of Bo Nix vibes watching Shedeur? When you think about the skill set or what supposedly made Bo worthy of being a first-round pick, do you see some similarities there with Shedeur? Just take away all the bravado?
I haven't seen enough, but Bo, like, his pocket presence, his just foot energy in the pocket, like all the drops and stuff, I just see a guy that was more polished in the pocket from that standpoint. Inability to get sacked, get rid of the ball quickly, and I haven't. To be fair to Shedeur, I haven't really studied him. I've watched some games on TV. It's so different than watching a few games on TV and actually kind of digging into the college film.
I'm smelling a Telestrator Tuesday.
Oh, digging into Shedeur. His
how many passes did he throw
26 games at CU.
400 passes this year?
I want you to look at the 26 games. Can you get back to Jackson State?
Yeah, I'm gonna need a comprehensive review here.
I think, I look at Bo. I think Bo's more athletic, obviously. He's faster.
We know that now.
He's out of the pocket.
We didn't know that.
Yes, we did. If you watched him at all, did you ever see him at Auburn against LSU and some of the plays that he made?
Stoke, I'm going to give you credit because when he started running around at training camp this year, everybody was like, wow, he's a lot more athletic than I thought.
Well, not the people down, where were y'all sitting?
Yeah, up on the hill.
Yeah, we're on the hill. Yeah, we're down low. But I had already told Dover, so he already knew what to expect. I
don't understand how people watched, if you actually watched his college film, how people didn't know how athletic he was.
I don't.
Even Sean said they were a little surprised at how athletic he was.
Well, you look at it.
Because he never ran.
Yeah.
No, but he ran at Auburn.
No, I'm saying he never ran in the combine and all that stuff leading up. So it was kind of a surprise even to them.
Well, okay.
But apparently not to Stoke.
No,
more
Stoke,
athletic.
You can watch.
You knew he was athletic, but maybe a little bit more like top end speed and like I think it's his ability to kind of shake people down.
Right.
Like that was a little bit.
I think Shedeur's more of a pocket quarterback than Bo. Like he's more. He's not a guy that you're going to see. Like Bo will get out of the pocket, make plays with his feet, off schedule plays. Now Shedeur extended plays in college, but I see him more of a pocket quarterback than Bo Nix. Mike, I'm going to give you a Telestrator Tuesday.
Sure.
Go watch.
I need my Exos Thundercloud.
Go watch the Auburn LSU game when Bo Nix played. I think it was in Baton Rouge. Watch that game and watch some of the plays Bo made with his feet.
Yeah. I think Shedeur's more of a long strider where Bo has his kind of feet underneath him, like just a quicker footed guy. He's like when he runs around.
I love when you
do
where
that's his feet.
That's
where
my favorite.
Shedeur's like
Is he like a Nikola Jokic
plotter? He's
plotter?
a bit of a plotter.
Okay. He's a plotter.
Yeah.
Oh, boy, that better not get back to
Fancy
Dion.
feet. Fancy.
That better not get
You
back
don't
to
believe.
Dion. That better not.
Y'all are out.
Gonna be
You're not going to be going back to practice
You're
this
not
year.
going to get
Mark.
invited back next spring, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Called him a plotter. Is it just Mark? Is it just me, or Evans compares now every single quarterback, past and present, to Bo Nix now? Tell me why I'm wrong. Hey, we got our guy. Bo Nix. Got our guy.
No, Mike. When you talk to Mike about quarterbacking, like when you bring up Brady, you bring up Peyton,
Drew Brees,
hot, Joel Klatt.
Man crush.
Yeah.
Elite.
Bromance.
Elite.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes!
Hey, I love pocket quarterbacks. What can I say? Until the model changes.
Ooh.
Until the model changes. And, I mean, I know Jalen Hurts this year is more of a running quarterback, but, hey, man, he was throwing some dimes from the pocket. You can't – I just don't believe you can be an elite quarterback if you haven't proven that you can dominate from the pocket. And until – that day changes, that's the way to go.
But if you can do both, you don't have to say you don't dominate, but you're good from the pocket.
I don't think good from the pocket's enough yet. I think you have to be great from the pocket.
And Jalen Hurts, to me, it doesn't feel like he's run the ball as much the last year and a half, 2 years, as he did, 3 years ago when they were in the Super Bowl. Now, he played great in that Super Bowl. I mean, he can beat you from the pocket. But he made a lot of plays with his feet and his legs. I don't see that as much. I don't know if he was banged up a little bit throughout the year or what. But certainly, I like having a quarterback that can make plays with his feet off schedule, right? Certainly that helps. You want him to be good from the pocket, but it's a nice thing to have where they can make those plays and get out of the pocket and make a couple first downs.
Stink, you tell me if I'm wrong. If I have my choice between a quarterback who is good from the pocket and good with his legs versus a quarterback who is great in the pocket and has no legs, I'll take the quarterback who's great from the pocket every day.
You and me both.
Okay.
But
where do you put Lamar? How do you put him in those categories?
I'd say he's good at both.
But
he's not.
Well, he's special
great.
outside
he's
the pocket.
Special outside.
Okay,
yeah.
but
he's special.
But he's good.
Never seen anything like
But he's
it.
good in the pocket.
Right.
And I think that actually I'll use him as my example because as dynamic and as special as he is outside the pocket, he still remains okay in the pocket, and it keeps being his downfall every playoff season.
But I think that was Jalen Hurts this year. Good from the pocket, good outside the pocket. Good.
Yeah, but they have an elite level team around.
So see, there's y'all's excuse. Wow, he's got a great team around him. Great defense, great running.
I don't think Jalen Hurts.
I can't win the argument.
I don't think Jalen Hurts gets enough credit for what he does inside the pocket.
He's good in the pocket, but is he special? So special. I got to have me a pocket quarterback. Get it to me.
What is that? I don't. No clue.
That would be. Hold on. Let's see if I got it right. That's Pretenders, Brass and Pocket.
Brass and Pocket.
Bang! Woo!
Yeah.
Saw them this past summer opening up for the Foo Fighters. They were fantastic.
That's a group?
I love the Food Fighters. Food Fighters are great.
Yeah, they are. You're not going to get me on that one. The Fan Flyway is back.